2009, we made history with the election of President Barack Obama. He called us to service as there remains much work to do to end unemployment, poverty, and crime in our communities. There's so many books on how we can accomplish this, but this year everyone's raving about this summer's hottest new book, The Solution for Black America: Reclaiming, Rebuilding, and Restoring the Urban Ghettos in America by Chicago's own Emmanuel Barbee. A graduate of Northeastern Illinois University, Barbee addresses key ways we back our families and communities. But unlike so many other books on this topic, Barbee captivates his reader, presenting solutions through a riveting life story. It's entertaining, it's different, it's exciting. The perfect book club selection. Don't be left out. Get your copy of The Solution for Black America: Reclaiming, Rebuilding, and Restoring the Urban Ghettos in America. Order today at Amazon.com.
Welcome to Help Stop the Genocide in American Ghettos podcast. I'm your host, Emmanuel Barbee. First, I would like to thank everyone who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I will be hosting live shows on YouTube beginning in the 1st of August. We can't really do any film during COVID-19. It's much easier for me to focus on fundraising during the pandemic, filling out lengthy grant applications, and being at the mercy of those in power who more than likely would want to water down my message is not in our best interest. This is why I'm turning to the global black family to donate to my film project and work with me and Sister Renee in making a quality film that we all can be proud of. My focus is not about getting rich and famous, but rather creating a black business that can be passed down to our children, which I have devoted the bulk of my life to. I'm asking everyone on my friends list and everyone in my social groups to please help me turn my vision into a reality by donating whatever you can to this film project. My goal is to raise $500,000 in order to hire a professional film crew and quality actors. The proceeds from the film will put me in a better position financially to buy business equipment, hire qualified employees, and purchase property in Chicago and in Africa. This film is historical, revolutionary, meaningful, and shall rival that of past black movements. We are sincerely grateful to all supporters, no matter how big or small the donations. African people, let's return to our greatness and restore balance once again. Your business and support are the keys to our success. The Grassroots Community Activist Institute of Chicago is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. All donations are deductible to the full extent of the law. This fund is created to raise capital for our film project and film expenses. The Bible says if you don't have because you don't ask. Well, I'm asking. I've been pushing this vision for over 15 years. I know all of my hard work will eventually pay off. The purpose of this platform is to help raise capital for my film project entitled Hood Liberator, Made in Chicago, The War Against Willie Lynch Begins, as well as to help raise awareness about the genocide which is taking place within our inner cities in America, starting in Chicago. We also want to build a bridge between the diaspora and Africa. On this platform, we will promote virtual meet and greet. In time, we will begin selling merchandise to help raise revenue for the film project. For those of you who will support this show, if there's any topics that you would like for us to cover, then hit me up either on Facebook or Twitter. You can find my Facebook and Twitter page on my YouTube channel under About Me section. More about me. I'm a professional blogger. I'm a upcoming social entrepreneur, a filmmaker in progress, and a new urban author of the book, The Solution for Black America, Reclaiming, Rebuilding, and Restoring the Urban Ghettos in America, second edition, which is available on Amazon. The the ebook is for $9.99, and the softcover book is for $15 plus shipping and handling. We want to produce quality content and keep the black community informed about what's happening on a global level, as well as create reality shows in black cinema. This podcast is an extension of the grassroots community activist movement. I got tired of all the division among black people. Pan-Africanism was not working for black Americans. I wanted to start a new movement in the black community for African Americans or black Americans. So I created GRACAM, the Grassroots Community Activist Movement, in 1991 on a site called Gopher. I wanted to create an organization which will focus on solving black issues in America. I also wanted to connect with other like-minded African Americans, Afro-Brazilians, Afro-Canadians, Afro-Caribbeans, Afro-Europeans, African immigrants, Afro-Latinos, and Native Africans from around the globe. Our goal is to create authentic conversations between real black people, conversations that aren't happening in school, places of worship, at work, or even at home for most people due to quote-unquote political correctness. Authentic and powerful conversations only happens when someone feels that they can speak freely in a safe space. Our community yearns to speak, to be heard, and to have authentic conversations with real or authentic black people. The Grassroots Community Activist Movement have thousands of group members from around the globe. As a new user entering into some of these groups and posting relevant content, we will focus on produce product development to help users discover groups, join them, and share with like-minded people. We are asking all group members to please support our film project so that we can take our story to the big screen. I'm trying to use my platform to bring awareness to black issues that are overlooked by mainstream media because of my commitment to being honest and forthcoming without sugarcoating the facts. Because again, I can't sugarcoat genocide. My YouTube channel has been targeted. YouTube and their advertisers have cracked down on news and political channels. Revenues has been cut, and many topics viewed as controversial or offensive have been demonetized. Patreon is a way for fans and viewers to contribute to this podcast, and in exchange you get access to exclusive rewards. Please help us continue to provide unfiltered, in-depth commentary on important black issues. Only with your support can we continue to do the work we do. And again, I want to be able to move my virtual Christian socialist organization from behind a computer into the communities, specifically on the west side of Chicago, and then eventually make our presence known on the south side of Chicago. I want to help my people that's trapped in American ghettos first, before I quote unquote cut and run to Africa. So, but only not just here in Chicago, but in other cities as well. But again, we just want to make Chicago that model. And I've been on Facebook for 16 years, so people already know what I'm about. But again, I'm trying to take my message to the next level. Again, that's through Patreon, to generate capital so that way I can go ahead and get this film made, to hire, again, a quality film crew. I'm going to be on the scene for this film because basically this is my life experience, and it's my credibility on the line. But also, I just want to make sure that my story is going to be told the right way. And again, the proceeds from that film is going to help put me in a better position to do all the things which I have written in my revised book. Again, this podcast is about interaction. So I don't want, just sit up here and just be talking, to people. I want to interact with people. So I want to say my piece, and then, you can jump on and, you can say share your thoughts and things like that with me as well. But the bottom line, I don't want us to just feel comfortable just talking about the issues. This organization is about solving the issues. A lot of our black leaders, they're in the pockets of the financial elites, so, we can't depend on those persons. They're being paid to be playing for their puppet masters, so to speak. They don't have our interests at hand. And unfortunately, that's just how it is. But that's why this organization is a grassroots organization. I want to focus on helping people that want more out of life. Again, I know we can't help everybody. People have free will. But again, my integrity is on the line. I do not associate with con artists. So that's how come in my organization I am going to make sure that everyone is going to be screened. Everybody is going to be on the same page, and I want to make sure that everybody know my story. This organization is based on my experience, and so that's just how it is. And I would like also in this organization is spirituality, because this is a Christian business. But again, we're going to move beyond the four walls of the church. We want to meet the needs of the community, help create legitimate jobs in those high crime, gang, and drug infested communities, and try to work with people that want more out of life. Encourage people to become members. I'm not going to let my members live in no war zone. Once I'm able to expand this organization to Africa, we could try to get property over there, and I would encourage my members to apply for dual citizenship, just like myself, and try to live our lives over on the continent, rebuild the African economy, improve the infrastructure in Africa, and just make Africa a great place for our people to live, because after all, Africa was created for melanated people. That's just how I feel. With that being said, thank you all for listening to this podcast. Again, it's official that we are going to be on Patreon. And I'm just grateful for all my supporters and the people that purchased my revised book. Still not on that bestsellers list. That's how come I have to do the film in order to reach the masses. In order for me to hire more people to work with me and Sister Renee, so that way we can get this thing popping. And again, I want to make sure that our film is going to be, even though it's quote unquote low budget, because it's not $1 million film and all that kind of stuff in the millions like Black Panther was, because we don't necessarily have those resources yet. But again, I want to make sure that we're going to make a quality film. That's how come I'm turning to the Global Black Family for support, financial support, and also It's going to be at selected theaters because of this COVID-19. It's really taking a negative effect on the economy and everything. So, but I can still, try to create it so that it can be made in terms of DVDs, T-shirts, all that good stuff. So that will conclude our show. Like I say, just look forward to hearing from me in the first week of August. And again, all my information you can find on my YouTube channel under the About Me section. Make sure that you send me a friend request on Facebook. Include your email address so that way I can interact with you. And you can let me know what topics you want to hear. You're also welcome to advertise, on this show. But it's all about us networking with one another and feel comfortable, trying to do business with one another. And again, I just want to make sure that I have just a quality film crew. So that way we can make and produce a quality film. Okay? Thank you all for listening. Peace and blessings.